Robinhood snacks for August 23. Let's see what they're talking about. They're talking about AMC. And I mean, who doesn't want to talk about AMC, you guys? Right now, they're on top of everybody's mind. So, hey, snackers, Chipotle dropped a lemonade scented water cup candle to troll customers who steal soft drinks, and it's already sold out. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with free refills. Chipotle dropped a lemonade scented water cup handle. What the heck? That's funny. The Dow had its worst day since June yesterday, and the Nasdaq plunged 2.5 as investors feared aggressive rate hikes could come emerge from the Fed annual Jackson Hole meeting, which starts on Thursday. Very interesting. I don't know, you guys. What do you think? Are they gonna hike rates? I feel like they are. I mean, they might as well. They should, just to like make sure that inflation comes down. You guys, I hate inflation. It's been eating up my dollars. So, Regal Cinema considers bankruptcy as fewer blockbusters hit screens. AMC's feeling it too. Cue the scary music. The theater industry is dealing with a nightmare fit for a horror flick. Regal Cinema owner Cineworld, the world's second biggest theater chain, confirmed yesterday that it plans to file for bankruptcy, as first reported by the Wall Street Journal. Cineworld shares plunged nearly 34%. The show must go on. Cineworld hopes to lighten its $5 billion debt load by filing for bankruptcy. For now, the company says Regal Cinema will remain open. Popcorn IOU. AMC, the biggest theater chain, also faced at least $5 billion in debt. AMC has raised billions from investors to stay afloat, but its stock plunged 42% yesterday after it issued the new meme-inspired ape share to raise cash. The slowdown in Tinseltown, despite rising movie attendance and a few big summer blockbusters, Top Gun Maverick, which was a great movie, honestly, I loved it. Industry-wide box office sales are still 30% lower than pre-pandemic. The problem is that Hollywood studios are churning out fewer films as supply issues and inflation cuts into budgets. They're releasing more films to streaming to save money. Cineworld blamed emptier than expected theaters on the lack of flesh flicks. 40% fewer movies have hit the theaters this year than in 2019. Experts don't expect another blockbuster until Black Panther Wakanda Forever debuts in November. Same screens. The overall number of theaters hasn't changed since the pre-pandemic, which means that theaters are still paying to keep lights on. The takeaway: when pickings are slim, old winners get picked out. Analysts expect the U.S. box office to close this year with $7 billion in ticket sales, roughly two-thirds of pre-pandemic levels. Now, movie giants like Disney and Sony plan to re-release hits like Rogue One and Avatar in domestic theaters to keep popcorn popping and to promote franchise sequels. And like, you guys, I'll be honest, ain't nobody going to the movie theater to watch Rogue One or Avatar again. I mean, I know at least I'm not, so I don't know how good of an idea that is. Let's be honest, you guys. Streaming has just killed the movie theaters. Like this weekend, I actually saw Orphan First Kill on Paramount Plus at home instead of going to the movies. And honestly, if it had not been on Paramount Plus, I wouldn't have gone to... No, if it hadn't been on Paramount Plus, I would have gone to the movies. But since it was on Paramount Plus, I just saw it at home. I mean, why go to the movies? I mean, unfortunately, I am contributing to the problem that is at hand. And it's hard. It's hard. I don't know. They need to stop doing that. They should release it in theaters first, at least for 2 weeks. Or, I don't know. There needs to be a magic sweet spot. Or 3 weeks or something. That way... I don't know. I could go on a lot about that topic. But Amazon and CVS are reportedly courting techie platform Signify Health as retailers commit to primary care. Who will get the final rose? There's a bachelorette-style scenario playing out in the healthcare world. Big-name suitors are vying to merge with Signify Health, a techie platform for home health services that helps providers manage payments for in-home care. According to the Wall Street Journal, Amazon's bidding for Signify in an auction that could value it at $8 billion. Signify's stock spiked 32% yesterday on news of the prime suitor. CVS and Unified Health are also courting. Wow, I did not even hear about this. I missed out on a 32% run yesterday. This is why it's important to keep up with the news, because like that's, imagine you had invested $1,000, you could have made $300 in one day. Season finale. Offers are due around Labor Day, but an eager suitor could seal the deal before then. Of course, it's possible no one will win. Signify signed in merger. A healthy appetite. Big retailers have been investing heavily in expanding healthcare services. They don't just want to be your go-to for Advil and thermometers. They want to be your go-to for doc appointments and checkups too. I think that's great, you guys. Have you gone to get a checkup at the clinic? Those things are packed. Imagine there was like a doctor or someone you could see at like a CVS. Like, how awesome would that be? Like, so close to home, no long lines. I don't know. That's the future, you guys, because ain't nobody going to CVS to buy condoms anymore. But anyway, last month Amazon agreed to buy swanky clinic chain One Medical for $4 billion, its third largest deal ever in its quest to primify healthcare. This month, CVS, which has expanded into healthcare with its Health Hub and Minute Clinic location, said it plans to buy or invest in a primary care company this year. Walgreens is opening hundreds of doctors' offices in partnership with Village MD and plans to have 600 primary care clinics in the U.S. by 2025, as so far it has 52. So it's there. It's about, what is that, like 1/10 or somewhere around there? Walmart has a small but growing number of primary care clinics, and the takeaway is that healthcare isn't seasonal. Allergy season comes and goes, and consumers are fickle, and their appetite for prime delivered air fryers and eye masks. One thing that unfortunately doesn't come and go is chronic health conditions. Primary care is a reliable revenue and traffic driver, and major retailers can offer a conventional convenience that traditional providers can't. Very interesting, and I think it's true, you guys. Let's be honest. This would be amazing if they had it everywhere. I don't know. I'm for it, right? I'm for it. So what else are we snacking on? So Ford is cutting 3,000 jobs to focus on cost and talent as it transitions to software-packed electric vehicles. Its CEO said its existing workforce doesn't have the right expertise. Wow, you guys, this is terrible. And I read about this in I think it was the Morning Brew. Or, it's so terrible, you guys. 3,000 jobs being lost is nothing funny. So, Zoom shares fell after its quarterly sales growth slowed to an underwhelming 8%. The pandemic darling slashed its annual forecast as the strong US dollar weighs on international revenue. And that's terrible, you guys. Zoom is a crazy stock that just went up to 400, and then it's like under 100, I think, right now. Check. Some Americans are apparently opting to dine out rather than eat in, as grocery prices look scarier than menus. Last month, the inflationary gap between groceries and restaurants was the largest since the 70s. That's interesting. So people are opting to dine out. So it's cheaper to go to restaurants? Is that what I'm understanding? That's actually pretty interesting. Very interesting. So Walmart influencers are coming. Last month, the Mart filed a Walmart creator trademark aimed at facilitating influencer promos. Meanwhile, Amazon has leveraged influencers for years to fuel sales, which is interesting, you guys. Right now, if you want to be an influencer, it's a good time. That's where the ad business is going. Tesla's hiking the price of its unfinished full self-driving software by $3,000 ahead of its wide rollout of the beta version, which must cause a big step forward, you guys. So make sure you get it. You got a Tesla, just buy it. I mean, that's why you buy a Tesla, right? You gotta have the full self-driving. And American companies are on track to reshore nearly 350,000 jobs this year, the highest number on record. Anyway, you guys, on this channel, I like to read the news. I like reading it anyway, so might as well read it with you guys. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see me read the news to you guys every single day.